Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And I'm out here in nature wearing my Reflect Positivity shirt to do a reading for you guys. And today it's just like a random message. What do you need to hear right now? I pulled a card today from my Vision Quest Tarot and it just really spoke to me and I was inspired to share this with you. So before we get into choosing your cards, I would love to share with you guys this beautiful place that I am today. So I have three options for you today. You can choose card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3. Once you have chosen your card, head down below to the comments or to the description where the timestamps are posted, and you can just click on that to instantly be fast forwarded to your part in the reading. And I will see you soon. So for those of you guys who choose number 1, let's see what your card is. And you are getting the 10 of Fire, the oppression card. So this is actually the card that I pulled for myself today. So let's get into this, you guys. This card signifies that you have been struggling a little bit lately. In fact, it's very possible that you have been struggling with the fear of possible loss. So this might not even be something that is actually happening in your life right now. It's more a fear of what could happen. So this is an energy of anxiety. Anxiety is when you are freaking out about the past, or usually it's more you're worried about what's going to happen in the future. So this is telling you that right now you are sitting on your energy. Instead of doing something to help yourself, a lot of your energy is going to worry and to fear and anxiety. And it might be that something is actually going on in your life right now, or potentially there's some type of stressful thing or situation you have to deal with, maybe at work or in a relationship. But this is telling you that going in your head over and over and trying to figure this out, or trying to prevent this loss, or trying to prevent this confrontation, or whatever it is that needs to happen, is not serving you. And I know what this is like, because like I said, I pulled this card for myself today and I know what it is that I'm going on and on in my head about. So this card comes with a solution for you. Instead of pushing up against this energy, especially in the middle of Mercury retrograde, instead create space for the universe to come in and help dissolve some of this tension for you. In fact, it is recommended that you spend some time meditating or exercising or doing something fun to take a step back from your situation so that you can relax and find your center and find your balance and then reapproach it. So I took the message from this card, and that's why I'm out here today. I actually went on a bike ride. I'm chilling in nature, and I'm making this reading for you guys, and I'm getting my mind off of stuff, and it's really helping me. Look at how happy I'm feeling right now, and you guys don't even want to know how I was feeling earlier. So it happens, you know, it happens. Okay, the other thing I'm seeing with this card is it's asking you what circumstances in your life are reflecting back to you your inner resistance. What are you resisting against? Because remember, whatever you resist persists. So whatever kind of funky, strange energy is going on right now in your life, welcome it. It doesn't mean you have to like it, but just know that sometimes contrast happens, and learning how to flow with that energy instead of pushing up against it is going to be what's going to help you the most through this time in your life. So this is just a message that there could be some energies that are blocked, and if left unchecked, sometimes these blockages can cause like gloominess or depression or very stagnant cycles in your life. So be aware of this energy and ask yourself, how can I meet this need? So right here, right now, take a moment and ask yourself, what do I need? Maybe you need some nature. Maybe you just need to hydrate. And whatever you need, it doesn't have to completely solve the problem. Maybe you're like, I just need that person to stop acting like that. Or I need to have an answer back from my employer. Or I need to know that this situation is going to change. Well, what does your body need right now? What do your emotions need right now? What does your spirit need right now? Because you might not be able to change that situation just right now. It's probably in flux, but you certainly can use this time and this energy to take better care of your vessel, your body, and your mind and your spirit in the meantime. That way you can soothe yourself and do something kind of productive, whether that's resting or just having fun, while you wait for this energy to kind of clear itself out. So I'm sending you guys so much love and light to my card number 1 crew. If you got this card too and you resonate with this message, let me know in the comments down below, and I'm sending you so much love and light. I will see you next time. Peace out. So for those of you guys who choose number 2, let's go ahead and see what your card is. So you are getting card number 10, the small medicine wheel. So let's take a look at this card real quick, because there are a lot of different aspects on it. So right here at the top of the card, you have the buffalo, which symbolizes wisdom and abundance. Then over here, we have the bear, which symbolizes your power and your strength and your ability to have boundaries so that you can protect yourself. Down here is the coyote, which symbolizes the trickster energy and the innocence of your childhood days. And over here is the eagle, which symbolizes your spiritual awakening and your spiritual energy heightening and your ability to see your life from above, to be able to see the bigger picture. So my question to you is, which one of these animal totems or symbols stands out to you the most on this card? Because that could be the gift that Spirit wants to bring to you today, or what is being brought into your life right now. Overall, this is a really positive message. It's telling you that one cycle has now completed and another one will now begin. And at the time that I'm doing this reading, we just had Samhain, or Day of the Dead, or Dias de los Muertos, and different cultures around the world celebrate this holiday, the day after Halloween, differently. But one thing that everyone kind of has in common is like acknowledging the dead, acknowledging what is past, acknowledging, honestly, the energy of the last 6 months. So all the way from pretty much the spring equinox, which was around March, I think 21st, all the way till Samhain, which was a few days ago, right after Halloween, those 6 months there, look back at that and ask yourself, what have I learned during this time? What has gone down? Look at everything you've been through. Look at everything you've accomplished. And it's like an energy that's telling you, finally that cycle is broken. Finally it's over. So it's a time for you to acknowledge with gratitude the blessings you received. But more than that, to realize that if there was anything that challenged you during that time, or any cycles that were frustrating you, or any blockages that came up, you have done well, you've worked through those, and things are going to be dissolving around you to open up doors. So this is telling you whatever door is opening in your life right now, go through it. This card could signify and mark the beginning of a really fortunate turn of events for you. Honestly, the main message is it asks you to be more aware of the natural cycles and seasons that you go through in your life. Just like nature is going through its own cycles and seasons, you too have your own special rhythm. So when you get back into a death cycle like you kind of just went through, where chaos is happening, things seem to be falling apart, remind yourself that nothing is being taken from you. In fact, everything is being given to you. Sometimes old crops must be burned to make way for new growth. Sometimes you have to release what no longer serves you so that you can make way for something amazing. For me, in order to be able to travel the world, I had to let go of the life that I used to live back in the States and back in Los Angeles. I had a lot of friends and an amazing career, but I wanted something new. I wanted something that was like next level. And so there were things I kind of had to let go of, and that was hard, but there is always a sacrifice that needs to happen for you to walk on your true path, or for you to rise in frequency, or for you to manifest the things that you want. And the sacrifices don't always have to be horrible. This is a message for you to honor the passing or the time of whatever it is that happened. For a lot of you guys, you're starting to get into that winter mode, okay? And I know some of you guys are on the other side of the equator, and so the seasons are reversed, but it's a similar energy, where the summer has passed, or like the spring has passed, and now you're entering into a new season. And so you're letting go of that time. I personally have been struggling with letting go of summer, because I had the most amazing summer and it was so beautiful. And so I'm like shifting into this new season with curiosity, but sometimes it feels like the other shoe's gonna drop, right? When things change and all of a sudden your lifestyle is different and some doors close while others open, it's definitely a huge time of uncertainty. So this message is telling you to know that as the wheel turns, everything really is working in your favor. In order to expand, there are certain things you have to release. These trees here are just starting to shed their leaves, and so they're going to be releasing to make room for their new growth. So my question to you is, what is it that you're releasing? Honor that, acknowledge that, celebrate it, and be ready for the new growth that is coming into your life. I hope that this reading resonates with you. Let me know if it does in the comments down below, and I will see you next time. Peace out. So for those of you guys who choose number 3, I have a really interesting message for you. So the card that you are getting is the Father of Water. So this card has come for you to validate you and to tell you that no, you are not crazy. Your psychic and spiritual abilities, your sensitivities, your empathy is growing and becoming stronger. So whether this is showing up in your life as a spiritual awakening, or you realizing more synchronicities and more subtle energies from the other side, or from the great mystery itself, this is a message that you have been noticing your intuition more. You have been way more in tune with the subtle energies. And so just like that bell that is ringing in the background right now, it's been like this big just wake up moment for you. And I'm loving this card because it's telling you, yes, you are intuitive. Yes, you do have psychic and spiritual abilities. Everybody does. In fact, everybody has like different psychic and spiritual abilities. So if you haven't seen my reading called Pick a Card, What Are Your Psychic and Spiritual Gifts? I'll put a link to it right now. Check that out, watch all of them and see which ones you feel like you have, or maybe just pick some cards and see what you get. It's a great way to explore what your spiritual gifts could be. But sometimes these gifts don't even have to be put into words or labeled or explained. It's just your ability to be connected with other people and the world around you. And so you're going to be be noticing there's going to be a lot more people during this season coming to you for help. This is a message not to be shy, to shine your light, to help others, to be that shoulder to cry on, while also, of course, having healthy boundaries and knowing how to say no to people if it's too much for you sometimes. You know, just because you're an empath or you have gifts doesn't mean other people just get to abuse that and walk all over it. But I think you're going to have opportunities to be able to share these gifts with others, whether it's through your artistic expression or in the work that you do, or maybe some of you guys are really considering doing tarot work or doing Reiki healing. I talk to a lot of you guys out there who are like really into this stuff and studying it or going to school for it or getting trained for it. So if you are one of those people that's like taking a course right now on that, or you're developing your gifts, or you're wondering, should I take this path? This is a huge message of confirmation for you to keep exploring this path and see what it has in store for you. It seems like you just have this newfound desire to share your spiritual gifts and to share this more sensitive, artistic, and creative side of you. So the message here is, don't be shy. Let other people in the world see who you are and what you're all about. So this is a message for you to go ahead on that creative project, or to take that course, or to sign up for that mentorship, or perhaps to get that business started. And so I'm wishing all of you guys who pulled this card very, very well in your endeavors. I think it's so cool that your gifts are awakening and you're touching bases with them a lot more. It's going to be really cool to see your progress. So share with me down in the comments below what's going on with you. I love connecting with you guys. Let me know if this message resonated with you, and I will see you next time. Peace out.